Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the culcom Daily Minutes podcast. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ryan.
Okay. Today, we're at the Sinchon branch of culcom. Culcom is a language and cultural exchange cafe. They don't just focus in on making you a better speaker and also your listening. They focus on exchanging culture as well as getting to know people, making friends, and actually just having a good time. So what they do at culcom is that groups of people meet up and they're given a daily topic, as well as there's ice-breaking questions to better and go into these conversations. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the questions and topics that people at culcom use. Okay? What's our topic today?
Gossip and rumors.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Spicy.
Spilling the tea. I rarely use that, but...
Stunning.
Spilling the tea. I think that's from like RuPaul's Drag Race. So it's like it's a drag queen thing.
Spill the tea, hunty.
Is that actually like from Britain, or like, would you use that back home?
No, I think it comes from American. I think
really?
it's part of AAVE.
Oh, I thought because Americans hate tea, so I don't know.
No, I think it's because the tea is the truth.
Oh, okay.
So what's the tea?
Oh, God, I was way off. Okay, the first question we have is, when you hear a rumor about celebrities, how do you usually react?
It's not my business.
Yeah.
But I will get involved.
Okay.
And that, like, what I mean by that is, it's got absolutely nothing to do with me, but I will in fact digest all of the information. I think it's also important as well in the sense that you need to come to your own conclusion about something because it depends how severe the rumor is, right? Yeah. Because, you know, maybe I'll talk about it with my friends. It might be a celebrity that I like a singer. Yeah. It might be an actor or someone, and it might just be something very simple. It might be like they've had an affair, it might be they've used drugs, and it's like you kind of have to come to your own conclusions about what's going on. Yeah. So I think, how
you normally react? Well, like obviously, my group of friends, we have like similar tastes in celebrities and idols and whatnot. So if a rumor or something happens with them, when I meet them, obviously it's the first thing we talk about. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that scandal. They kind of like I remember last year at the Oscars, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, and then for at least 2 weeks, every conversation, like, what do you think? Blah blah blah, and making like alopecia jokes and
that was a rough one.
Yeah. All right, can you read number 2?
Yeah. So, if you discovered that someone had been gossiping about you, what would you do?
I would try to find, if someone was gossiping about me, I would try to find the source of the gossip. Yeah. Especially if the rumor is false. And how it started. And like, who started it? Why did they start it? Yeah. Is it jealousy? Yeah. Like, I'm a pretty easygoing people and people like me. So I don't rarely hear gossip about me. But I'm very I'm a very forward to people.
Same.
I don't stab people in the back. If I have a bad opinion about people, I say it to the face. Say it to the face, or I'll just say, "Hey, this is what Jeff. This is what I think." Yeah, I'm very forward with my opinion.
I think I'm the same. Yeah. To be honest, I'm just very blunt, straightforward. Yeah. What were you saying? Where did you hear that?
Where did you hear that?
And do you? My question that I always like to ask: do you think that's true? Knowing me as a person, do you think that that's true? Yeah. And it's very interesting what people sometimes say. So yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So I don't avoid it at all.
No. No.
I don't, because that's also like how a lot of friendships
how things get worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Friendships die if there's just people quietly whispering stuff. Okay. Number 3. Can you read it?
If you're a famous celebrity and discovered that someone had spread bad rumors about you, what would you do?
Ooh, if I was, well, that's the thing, with celebrities now, I'm noticing, even the bad rumors, it helps that celebrity grow in popularity.
Yeah. What, was it Madonna or someone said or was it Miley Cyrus that even if it's bad, as long as they're talking about you kind of thing? Yeah.
Like any press is good,
Good press. That's
Any
exactly.
press is good. Like any rumor is a good rumor. So yeah.
Yeah, because at least people have got your name in their mouth. But
Yeah, and then like you do, like if people do have a opposite, if they disagree with that, but then the people that support you are just going to support you more strong.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what happens. Like now with like the left and the right, both sides are getting rich off each other.
Exactly.
But when the left attacks or the right attacks, basically the people they're attacking are still getting money and going to the bank.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do number 4. Have you ever posted malicious comments on the internet?
No.
No?
I've never posted a malicious comment. I think I've had comments posted about me, and it's not very nice. So I would never do it in return. I do comment on things, just in general, especially when I find things funny, like on TikTok or something. I think comment section is the best, but never anything horrible, because you don't know what other people are going through.
Well, have I can't say. Maybe I have posted something malicious, but it's always my handle. I'm not one of those people that anonymously posts stuff and tries to
username 1775.
Yeah. Like all my tags are all the same.
Yeah.
Always when I choose a name, it's always my nickname and that no one else really uses.
Yeah, same.
So I have like, because it's about brand for like as an actor or performer,
branding.
It's about branding. So the more I could use this name, the more I get my brand out.
Yeah, and then also you have to remember that whatever you say comes back to you in our space of work. So
yeah, there's karma.
Yeah, exactly. Very big.
Yeah. Well, thankfully I've gotten comfortable about just like shooting myself in the foot and just living with the consequences.
Makes life easier.
Like at least like even though I'm screwing myself in the future, there's people that private message me is like, thanks for standing up, like going, I appreciate you like talking and actually making this more public, because people have just been like dancing around this whole topic.
Yeah.
So that goes back, me more being a blunt tool whenever I encounter something. Okay, number 5.
So number 5, what are the most common topics of gossip?
Let's look at that for celebrities. Okay, so celebrity affair, drugs,
alcohol, drink driving kind of thing,
alcohol, gaining weight,
or losing weight, even.
Yeah. It's like when celebrities lose weight, it's a big accomplishment. But if they gain weight.
I find sometimes when they lose weight, they're like, how did they do it so quickly? And
that might go to some of the drugs. Or whatever.
Exactly.
Or if a male actor bulks up and puts on muscle, how did they get so big?
Steroids?
Yeah, it's always steroids. But I remember, like for weight gain, I remember a few years ago when people took pictures of Vin Diesel on the beach. And like that's how the whole dad bod craze started too.
That was a wild one. Yeah, I think. Oh, are there any other points of gossip?
Maybe.
Having kids.
Having kids.
Yeah.
I mean, also like gossip, like Kanye West's remarks about Jewish people. That gossip really spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anti-Semitic thoughts and
anti-Semitic racism, anything, misogynisticness, homophobia. Yeah. If
someone is caught saying something wrong, like always, you have to be careful what you say in public.
Jail time.
Yeah. Great. Well, that's the most common. Number 6. What are some of the things you like to gossip about? So for me, like I do like. Well, I'm not very good at it, but like a lot of my friends, like I go to the bar and like where they play a lot of sports, so like people gossip about like sports, even like sports teams and like.
Okay, that's quite interesting.
Like if athletes are cheating or caught cheating, so like UFC, there's always like gossip about like steroids. People cheating.
That's true. Yeah. I think my friends and I quite like music and things, so lots of it will be about maybe idols if we're here, actors. Sometimes models in like the big super, like Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner kind of Kendall. Kendall Jenner. Those kinds of ones like that have really big names and like the brands that they're working with and how they got there, like, you know, whether things are like nepotism and stuff like that.
Yeah, like for K-pop idols, like the netizens really like jump up, and that causes a lot of gossip for that.
Exactly. Yeah. So those kinds of things. And then actually I find it really funny when worlds collide. Like, I mean, use it like when like a Western artist will do a song with a K-pop artist,
right?
And then people always come up with some random rumors about things that have happened between them. They're like, oh yeah, well definitely this happened. I'm like, there is absolutely no evidence to prove that.
I actually like when like people start gossiping about like K-pop idols, and then I'm like, well, actually I've met the person, I've been on their music video. I'm like, well, they're a loser.
That man is a 16-year-old.
That guy is a 16-year-old in an 18-year-old's body. But it's just they're like I'm like all these people just gushing and falling in love with them. I'm like I've heard them speak. Okay, they don't have a thought in their head. Number 7.
What are some ways in which gossip can be harmful?
Well, again, when it's said in like secretive, like behind people's backs,
backstabbing behavior,
especially negative.
Yes.
Yeah. Not
very nice.
Yeah. There was a quote I saw on Facebook. It was like Confucius, like if you find people spitting on your back, that's because they're jealous that you're ahead of them in life.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people only spit on your back because they're jealous.
Because you're in front.
You're ahead of them. You're in front of them. So usually like something negative. Yeah.
I think, just if it's negative. Also, just if it's not true.
Yeah.
Like anything with any sort of falsehood, it's just not very nice. Yeah. And I mean, it could be a falsehood that's like maybe something kind of positive, like, but at the same time, you have to think about where the root of the gossip came from. Like, was it a good place or was it not a good place? Like,
it's like everyone's just trying to live their best life.
Exactly.
And then if a rumor starts that's the opposite of the person's behavior or how they project themselves to the world, that could be harmful.
Exactly.
Like they're trying their very best to be a decent human being.
Person.
But if something's said negative, then they can't progress anymore.
Exactly, you're blocking them.
Yeah, and there's also like everything stays on the internet. So
exactly, very careful.
So that's how gossip can be harmful. Number 8, do you think gossip can be used for good?
That's a tricky one. I think sometimes it depends. Because if you're spreading something that maybe benefits someone in some way, then I guess that could be good. But then it's like, in what way is there no other way to tell something good of someone other than starting gossip?
Yeah, like it's subliminal messaging for advertising that could be used for good to get out. Someone told me a story like after World War II and after the Korean War, there was like American coffee companies. They tried to come to Korea and Japan, and initially like they were selling the drink coffee, but the Asian people didn't like it. So what they did in the 70s, there was actually a animation television show for kids, and the characters on there had a coffee flavored candy. So they introduced the flavor of coffee to children through animation and as a candy, and then those children grew up to be adults, still having that same taste for coffee, and then that's why now the coffee's so popular.
Nice iced Americano. Oof.
I got a free one. I'll give you one later. I don't drink it. Okay.
No, neither do I.
Okay. Number 9.
Why do you think people like to gossip?
I think just as a conversation point.
Yeah, sometimes when you've got nothing to talk about. Or if you want to make the conversation a bit spicier.
Yeah. It's I don't. People that are famous, they like the attention. So it's part of being a celebrity. So
that's true.
you can't be a famous person and not have like people gossip about you.
Yeah.
But
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Rumors and gossip.
Yeah, I think maybe like idolization. Or people, that's why people gossip, or like alienation. Like this world is different than my world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But just chatting. But I think also maybe some gossip happens by people not listening to what someone else is saying. They misinterpret it, misunderstand, and then when they tell someone else, it's like the half truth.
Yeah.
And then that's how like innocent gossip can actually occur.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then finally, question 10. Do you like to gossip?
Do I like to gossip? Why not? Yeah, I like to. I like to. It's fun. I would be a boring person without gossip.
Yeah. I think, in small doses, it's fine.
Small doses. Like, it's all in good fun. I'm not, my gossiping is not malicious.
It's like if you're the kind of person that you wouldn't say, I'd say the same thing to someone's face. Mm-hmm. I don't intend to say things behind people's back, but like, so if I've heard something, I will go up to them and be like, I've heard this. Yeah. Is it true?
Yeah. Like saying something on a public forum.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate when people talk behind closed doors.
Exactly.
Secretive talk and all that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's it for the topic of gossips and rumors. Thank you very much for tuning in to the culcom Daily Minutes podcast. If you have further questions about culcom and their branches, you could reach them on their website at culcom.co.kr. I've been Jeff.
And I'm Ryan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.